Hey everyone, John for Popeyes Postcards. Today we're going to do another, well, not another, it seems like all we do anymore, what sold videos. Today's from January 26th through, I think it's February 1st or 2nd, one of those 2 days. As you can see on the screen, 156 orders, a lot of those, not a lot, but several, had multiple quantities of postcards, so it's probably closer to I don't know, 170 maybe postcards. 100, geez, I cannot talk today. $1,730 on eBay on Hit Postcard. I think I had probably 7 or 8 orders, and it was 70, I think 71 bucks. So we'll call it 1,800 for the week. I sent out a lot of offers. If you're not familiar, go to your seller hub and click on your listings, and there'll be a thing that says send offers. And I think I had, it was 12 or 1,300 offers that I could send, and I sent them all. And in one day, I think I got $800 for that one day. Here, let's take a quick look. Of course, the computer slow today. So that was, yeah, this date. $759 on that one day, and the next 2 days, 218 and 369. And then you can see, wow, it really dropped off. Whole $24 Monday. So this week has really sucked. But last week was really good. So let's go ahead and get into what sold. Okay, the ship postcards are still selling. I had two go to the same buyer, $24.99 for the Cunard line SS Saxonia and the Irvina. I don't know how to pronounce it. Anyway, $24.99. Oh my god! And then the same ship, the Irvernia, $24.99, went to the same person. The ship postcards have done really well. Here's one of the Valentine's Day card from the most recent 90,000 card buyout, sold for $11.99. Buster Brown, Valentine, girl kissing surprised boy, RF Out Cult. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's the artist who did Buster Brown. And yeah, $11.99 for that card. This is Memphis, Tennessee Fair Rodeo Helen Kirkendall on floater. So rodeo horse rider. The female riders do so much better than the male riders. I took a best offer of $60 on this card. They probably did pay 10 for it. I think this came from the first antique mall where I spent a couple, like 400 bucks. So I think this was half price that day, or maybe 40% off. Can't quite remember, but anyway, it was probably $6, and I turned that into 60. Next is Princeton Southern Depot Railroad. This is in Indiana. Horse delivery wagon. And I took a best offer of $12 for that card. Next is Warren, Rhode Island, George Hale Free Library, pre-1908. And I took a best offer of $13.49 for this card. Another postcard from the recent big buyout, another Valentine's Day card. This is Ernest Nister. To my Valentine, I love you, ship signal flags. I think I sent an offer. I think it was from when I sent all the offers. So 25% off of 20 bucks. What is that? 16, something like that. And this buyer bought another card for a total order of $20.23. And I did a quick calculation of this first batch from that big buyout. All Valentine's Day cards And this was mid last week. I had already sold almost $700, and I know I've sold more since. So probably 750, something like that, for that first batch of postcards listed. Another offer that was accepted: America's Cup Yacht Shamrock 3 Royal Ulster Yacht Club. Went for $14.99, and it went overseas, I think to Australia maybe. Another offer that was accepted: Pathfinding Glidden Auto Tour Detroit to Denver, and this went for $17.99. Another great multi-quantity items. These are all Valentine's Day cards. There's an Easter card in there too, but most of them came from the big purchase. And this one buyer, I think 3 separate orders, and it was almost $100 worth of Valentine's and other holiday cards. So this part of the order is 53.16. There was another one that was 18 something, and then another one I think was 20 something. So it was really good order. So another offer that was accepted: Leesburg, Virginia, Old Weaver's Shop in historic Waterford, and this went for $14.39. This is a female dwarf midget county fair sideshow freak real photo. Another offer that was accepted: $13.49 for this real photo. Got this in the big buyout last year, so paid about 7.5 cents for it. And here's another offer that was accepted: Minneapolis, Minnesota Knights Templar Triennial Conclave Parade 1931 real photo, and it sold for $17.24. Got that in that postcard buyout, so I paid about 8 cents for it. This real photo, I did not know exactly where it was from. Berks County, Pennsylvania was the guess. Butcher Shop Meat Display real photo, circa 1917. So I just went with whatever was written on the back. Got this in the big postcard buyout, so paid 8 cents. And it sold for $26.99. Again, don't know if it was really Berks County, Pennsylvania, but it was a nice butcher shop type of scene, so that's what sold it. So $26.99. Here's another multi-quantity order. Again, in and of themselves, $7 postcards or some $3 postcards, but the total order was $38.93, and it was nice to get rid of some older, and a lot of these are much older cards that have been listed probably for a couple years, so it's nice to just clear them out and get a little bit of money for them. Now these next 3 cards all went to the same buyer. Took best offer of $9.99 on each of these cards for a total order of $29.97. They're all from, is it Ashell Curtis, a photographer that was out in Mountain Rainier area. I got these last year at the York postcard show. I think I paid $1 for them, and it was my adage: if it's a real photo and it's $1 or less, pretty much buy it. What's going for this? It's a nice scene of a known location, and by a known artist, photographer. So pretty much artist sign photo. So here's another one, same thing, Rainier National Park, and then another Rainier Washington National Park. So again, $9.99 for each. I believe I did pay $1 for them. I can't quite remember, but we'll call it $3 into 30. So pretty good return. Now this next one, I probably lost money on this one. This is Colonial Beach, Virginia, Colonial Beach Hotel. I still advocate buying Colonial Beach postcards, but maybe not spending, a whole bunch of money on them. I paid up for this card $12. I'm not sure if I got a discount on this or not, but we'll say that I didn't. And when I went to list this, I saw that this particular view of this hotel doesn't sell for a whole bunch. So it was included in that send an offer, I believe. But anyway, I did take an offer or sent an offer of $14.39, and they did pay for shipping. So I didn't make a whole bunch of money, maybe a buck, maybe two, uh, but not a whole bunch on that card. So I still advocate looking for Colonial Beach, but maybe this particular view of this particular hotel, don't pay a whole bunch of money for. This is another ship postcard, Blackwater steamer ship. I'm not even going to pronounce that. Well, we'll try Capoquin. We'll try that. Went for 1874. I think this is overseas, and I'm not sure. It went over, yeah, it was England, so it went back to the UK. Okay, this is a different buyer. Bought 4 holiday cards, some of the cards from the most recent buyout. Total order was $26.22. It's a postcard from Ocean City, Maryland, the Mug and Mallet Seafood Restaurant. It went for $13.49. I believe it was a cent offer. It's kind of a neat name, Mug and Mallet. Ocean City I've done fairly well with. Ocean City, Maryland, not so much Ocean City, New Jersey. So $13.49 for that card. This next one is a holiday, Labor Day souvenir, Lady Liberty and Workers, circa 1910. Labor Day is one of those pretty rare holidays. It's Labor Day, like Arbor Day, Groundhog Day, those kind of low-level holidays. Keep an eye out for those. They're very hard to find. Not too many postcards were produced for those holidays. It's not as great. They won't command as much money as like a Halloween card, except for some Groundhog Day cards can bring several $100s. This one went for $26.24. These next 2 cards went to the same buyer, Salem, New Jersey, Fort Elfsbury. So it's that one and that one. Both went for $13.49. So a nice $27 order. Took a best offer of $18.74 for Marlington, West Virginia, 1908. Bird's eye view of courthouse and residences. This was from the big postcard buyout last year, so I paid 8 cents for that, and it brought $18.74. Another offer on this San Antonio, Texas, Chrysler Plymouth City car automobile dealership. Was that probably 1970s? Kind of like has that look. And it went for $18.74 also. Next one is Rockland, New York, Lake Stone Crusher Hook Mountain Rock Quarry, circa 19 something or 1912, and took a best offer of $15 for that card. This is India, Calcutta Hindu cremation, death, burial, burning. So it's their ceremony for disposing of their dead. Not a real photo. 1920s, and it sold $21.59 full asking price. I was very ambitious with this card when I first listed this card. In fact, I may have even shown this card when I first got the lot, and I think I initially had this card listed for like $300. A similar one sold probably around 200 or so. And I think it had different scenes, but it was very close. I did eventually take a best offer of $75 for this card. It came in a big postcard buyout from last year, so I only paid 8 cents for it. Yeah, I probably could have held out for much larger, but I do kind of like that fast nickel. So anyway, keep an eye out. This is definitely a place you need to keep an eye out. Placerville. I think I've been corrected. I was pronouncing it Placerville, and I think it's called Placerville. So hopefully I got it right this time. So anyway, $75 for that real photo. Uh, Probably could have held out for more or made a counter offer. More ships have sold. These are all military ships, the Great White Fleet, and the total order was $59.94. So that ship postcard buyout I did just keeps on giving. And over on Hip Postcard, I had said like $71 worth of sales and only one really good postcard sale. This is Crockett, California, Hawaiian Sugar Refinery Factory, and it's $17.99 that sold for. So overall, a really great week of sales. I really need to get listing. I've been retired for about 2 months now, and I tell you, it feels like I've been lazy. I've been working, but I am nowhere close to getting the 1,000 listings a week that I've wanted to do. I find that I'm spending, a lot of time out walking, and doing my sauna, and just puttering around the house. I've actually watched more TV the last 2 months than I have in the last probably 5 to 10 years. And I think I need to get. I don't need the money. My retirement is money. It's been finalized through the government, so I'm getting my checks. I don't need to work. This is just fun money. But I don't want to get in. I don't want to get complacent. I do want to build my store up. I don't think I'm going to get 75,000. That's a kind of a quitter's attitude, I think. But I just don't think I'm going to get. And I'm smiling about it because it's I think it's fine. But I just don't think I'm going to get to 75,000. Maybe 50, but I might revise that in a couple of months and just be happy with, 25 or 30,000. But I am listing. I listed probably 100 and some odd dental books last week. Those take up some time. I do have probably 150 postcard listings for the second store ready to go. So it's not like I'm just sitting on my ass and doing nothing. I'm just not working as hard as I initially expected. So actually I find it kind of interesting. I really thought I would be busting my ass because eBay is something I love to do, but I just haven't been doing it. So, but you got to list to make money or send offers. So I will hopefully be picking it up here soon. I have no vending coming up. I have been invited to vend at the both the Hagerstown show coming up next weekend and the Heavy to Grace show the following weekend. But I just chose not to vend. I'm not real happy, I don't think, with my vending stock, which is dollar cards and quarter boxes. I think I need to redo and up price, sell better cards. Still have quarter and dollar boxes, but still have much better cards. And I'm not there yet. I'm still sorting postcards, and got a lot of things going on. Just I need to really, I guess, focus on stuff. But anyway, I will be going to those postcard shows. I don't have the list up. Y'all can go to postcardhistory.net or is it .org? I can't remember. But anyway, search postcard shows and make sure you hit up a postcard show. Okay, so probably just see you next week with another What Sold video. Thank you for watching.